In a world illuminated by dazzling lights and grand stages, one man stands apart, singing from a place untouched by sight yet deeply connected to emotion. Andrea Bocelli is more than a singer. He is a symbol of resilience, faith, and human strength. Though he cannot see his audience, his voice reaches millions, stirring hearts across continents. His life is not merely a story of musical success, but a profound journey through hardship, hope, and inner light. From blindness to global fame, his path reveals how darkness can give birth to extraordinary brilliance. A humble beginning in Tuscany. Andrea Bocelli was born on September 22, 1958, in a quiet village in Tuscany, Italy, near Pisa. His family lived simply, surrounded by vineyards and the gentle rhythms of rural life. His father worked with agricultural machinery, while his mother cared for the home and filled it with warmth and music. Though their resources were limited, love was abundant. The sounds of nature, the wind, animals, and his mother's singing became the earliest influences on young Andrea's soul. These simple beginnings shaped a child who would later transform the world through music. Fragile. Start and a mother's courage. Even before his birth, Andrea's life was at risk. During pregnancy, his mother faced severe health complications, and doctors advised her to terminate the pregnancy. She refused, choosing life despite the danger. This decision would later become a cornerstone of Andrea's beliefs. He was born with congenital glaucoma, leaving him nearly blind. His early world consisted of shadows and blurred light. Yet, instead of despair, his family nurtured strength and independence. His mother's courage not only saved his life, but also instilled in him a deep appreciation for existence and purpose. Learning to see through sound. Unable to rely on sight, Andrea developed a unique way of experiencing the world through sound. Every noise became meaningful. Rustling leaves, flowing water, distant voices. His parents encouraged him to explore music, introducing him to instruments like piano, guitar, and flute. By the age of 6, he began piano lessons. Remarkably, he learned entirely by ear, memorizing melodies after hearing them just once. Music became his language, his vision, and his escape. Through sound, he painted vivid mental landscapes, proving that perception goes far beyond what the eyes can see. The moment darkness became complete. At age 12, a tragic accident changed Andrea's life forever. During a Jurthal ball game, he was struck in the head, causing a brain hemorrhage that led to complete blindness. Doctors tried desperately to save his remaining vision, but nothing worked. The world went dark. Yet, in that darkness, something extraordinary happened. While recovering in the hospital, he listened to opera recordings, particularly those of Franco Corelli. The power of the voice moved him deeply, awakening a new dream. In that moment, music became not just comfort, but destiny. Lonely school years and inner strength. Andrea attended a boarding school for the blind, where life was thin and often lonely. Far from home, he shared crowded dormitories and faced emotional isolation. Nights were especially difficult, filled with longing for family. Yet, music became his refuge. He would listen quietly, letting melodies guide him through the darkness. These years built his resilience and independence. He learned discipline, patience, and emotional depth, qualities that would later define his artistry. Even in solitude, he discovered a powerful truth, that inner strength can shine brightest when external comfort is absent. Balancing practicality and passion. As he grew older, Andrea chose a practical path by studying law at the University of Pisa. It was a decision meant to ensure stability and meet family expectations. Despite his blindness, he excelled academically, using recordings to study and memorizing vast amounts of information. However, music remained his true passion. To support himself, he performed in local bars at night. Amid noise and distraction, his voice had the power to silence entire rooms. These humble performances became his training ground, teaching him how to connect emotionally with any audience. A chance encounter that changed everything and recently were took a shining chain will dramatic singing turn in 1992. When he auditioned for Italian singer Zucchero Fornaciari, he recorded a demo meant for the legendary Luciano Pavarotti. Upon hearing it, Pavarotti reportedly questioned why his own voice was even needed. This moment opened doors that Andrea had never imagined. Soon, he was touring across Europe, performing on grand stages. What began as a small opportunity became the breakthrough that launched his international career and transformed him from a local performer into a global sensation. Global fame and musical triumphs. By the mid-1990s, Andrea Bocelli had become a worldwide phenomenon. His performances captivated audiences, blending classical opera with contemporary appeal. Collaborations, including the iconic duet with Sarah Brightman, brought him massive success. His albums sold millions, and his concerts drew enormous crowds. He performed for world leaders and at prestigious venues, earning recognition as one of the greatest crossover artists in history. Despite criticism from traditionalists, he remained focused on emotional connection rather than technical perfection, redefining how opera could reach the masses. Walking through fame with humility. Even at the height of his fame, Andrea remained grounded. He faced criticism from classical purists who questioned his style, yet he never responded with anger. Instead, he emphasized that music should touch hearts, not follow rigid rules. His performances were marked by sincerity and humility. Despite being blind, he navigated stages confidently, guided by memory and instinct. He proved that limitations do not define capability. His journey showed that success is built not only on talent, but also, on perseverance, discipline, and unwavering belief in one's purpose. A life still searching for light. At 66, Andrea Bocelli stands as a global icon, yet his journey is far from over. Behind the fame lies a man who continues to seek meaning, balance, and inner peace. He has faced personal struggles, moments of loneliness, and the weight of expectation. Yet his voice remains a beacon of hope. Through music, he continues to heal and inspire. His life reminds us that true light does not come from external success, but from within. Even in darkness, one can create beauty, purpose, and connection. Conclusion: becoming the light within. Andrea Bocelli's story is not just about music. It is about transformation. From a fragile child facing blindness to a global symbol of strength, his life embodies the triumph of the human spirit. He teaches us that adversity can become strength, and darkness can give birth to light. His voice carries more than melody. It carries meaning, emotion, and truth. In the end, his message is simple yet powerful. If life denies you light, create your own. And in doing so, you may illuminate the path not only for yourself, but for the entire world.